we'll get to that at the end here. We got a couple of liars first, or people maybe not telling the complete truth. Biggest news, general NFL world yesterday was the fact that the Panthers decided, hey, that guy we spent the top pick on just about 2 years ago, he's not it. We're going to go with Andy Dalton to start week 3. Dave Canales talked about this at a presser, talked about his security with Bryce Young at a presser following the game. So I'll first play that for you, and then the tone will quickly change.
Bryce is our quarterback. I'd love to see this thing just continue to take the next steps offensively right now. Bryce is our quarterback. We're going to just continue to shore up and fix the things we need to fundamentally from a scheme standpoint, all those things. These are all valuable reps. These are all valuable games. We'll learn a lot from this game, and hopefully we'll take another step this week.
Now, of course, that was after the game where Bryce is your quarterback. Coach speak is what it is, okay? He's your quarterback. You turn on the tape. You realize you need to make a change. I think you knew you needed to make a change probably watching him over the first 2 games. But this is what he said when he was asked if owner David Tepper had anything to do with the decision.
I want to keep that private. What I would like to say, though, is this is something after I watched the film, I looked at it, had a thought, started working on and talking to the guys that we make decisions with. Certainly a lot of parties involved there. And ultimately this comes on me, and my number one responsibility is to help the Panthers win. And so this move, I believe, puts us in the best chance to do that this week.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to keep that private. Yeah, that could very easily be answered with a no, but he wanted to keep it quiet. And there's no question that David Tepper's, he's got a red ass. So I'm sure that he yelled it like he Ed Snydered him.
I know there's only 32 NFL head coaching jobs, so you take what you can get. You don't want to be the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, man. Dave Tepper is the worst owner by far, especially now that Snyder's out in Washington. Look at all the head coaches that he's already had. Yeah. Ron Rivera, Perry Felwell, Matt Rule, Steve Wilkes, Frank Reich, Chris Tabor, now Canales. Tepper is terrible.
Well, if you're Canales, you're not going to turn it down, though. There's a chance to be a head coach.
Yeah, but he won't be there long. Not with that owner.
Well, he took a shot.
I'm pretty sure I saw a sign from somewhere down there in North Carolina that had Rule 3-0, Baker 2-0, Darnold 2-0. Like, it was just listing off pretty much everything. It just had Tepper 0-2. But we'll continue on here to Nebraska, where we have Dylan Raiola just flatline. Like, this is the biggest lie I've ever seen. Their quarterback, if you've seen it, this is the Mahomes lookalike that's taken over college football. He was asked about it, about how his hair looks like Mahomes, how he kind of likens himself to Mahomes, and he just flatlined everyone.
A lot of people think I try to be just like him, but honestly, I grew up, I played baseball, never liked football. As a kid, I always wore glasses. I've had this haircut since 6th, 7th grade maybe, and I didn't really know about Mahomes then, and I mean, I have my own little kick to it, so, I mean, it's not completely like him, but I guess if that's what people want to say, that guy's one of the best, so it's cool, but I just try to do mimic my game after, myself, but it also, if you're trying to get to where you want to get to, you have to see and know what it takes to get there, and I think he's done more than enough to see what it takes, and so... it's just learning football, but...
Long, rambling way of saying I'm not trying to be like Patrick Mahomes, except the timeline he lays out there for his hair. When he got his hair there at 6th, 7th grade, that would be when Mahomes won his first MVP. That would be when he was taken over the NFL by storm. Are we sure you were that big into baseball that you just totally missed?
What the hell? Embrace it.
Right.
Yeah, this kid, I originally thought he was Italian. I go, wow, Italian quarterback. Okay. All the Italians are going to celebrate him like Joe DiMaggio. But as it turns out, he's Polynesian.
And it's not just the way he looks that's like Mahomes. Every single thing he does. Did you see his pregame routines?
He's running up and down the field like he's Mahomes.
Yeah.
Just flatlined us.
Yeah.
Come on.
His father was a former NFL player. Dominic Raiola. I guess he was an offensive lineman.
Gotcha. I don't remember.
Also Nebraska?
Yeah, he went to Nebraska.
Yeah, I thought that was
that's why the kid flipped. He was supposed to go to Georgia at first.
Well, the Nebraska uniform looks a lot like the Chiefs, so we can't rule out that maybe he just liked the uniform color there.
He's a good player. He's a pro. Kid's a pro.
Oh, he's good.
Throws a nice ball.
If he starts sounding like Kermit the Frog in these press conferences, then we know.
Then we know. All right. I'm going to take you back to last night for our final thing here at the news at noon. 2 different clips from last night. First, Scott Van Pelt. They cut to him inside of 2 minutes left in the game. SVP Sports Center coming up. Let's tease what you're going to get into.
We're going to visit with Joe and Troy, show you the key moments of this game and take you inside the winning locker room, which appears it will be the home team. We'll see you when this one is done. Joe, Troy, back to you.
Damn you, Scott Van Pelt.
Yeah, there it is. Food for the jinx people in the Delaware. I get this all the time. I tweeted out, well, there's the cover, which at the time was the cover, and all of a sudden I get pasted that I jinxed them somehow.
You did, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
It's all on you.
Yeah. You know, the people that give me that, the people that give me the Mikey Mush get an instant block. They don't even know it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm tired of it.
Do you know how many people have reached out to me since we started this show saying, please get Mike to not block me anymore? Get him to unblock me.
I make it clear. If you're going to insult me by doing them, if you're not going to compliment me when I give you tremendous value on my selections, and you're gonna throw a Mikey Mush at me, you're out. I got a little tolerance for it anymore at this stage of my life.
I will say, since we started this show, your picks, you've gotten them a lot more correct than incorrect.
I get no accolades for it. Nothing. And I go, okay, I'll be humble about that, but then don't Mikey Mush me.
Yeah, Dom in our YouTube chat's been going at you all day about that.
Of course. All right, whatever.
Should I block him?
Yeah.
Dom, you're getting blocked.
Right, there's a jinx. This is why I don't believe in jinxes. I don't believe in ghosts. All right, I give you my honest opinion at the time. Timeline.
Let's give you 3 quarterbacks responding to that 3rd and 3 play.
They are play. No.
Wow. Ooh, they had it. He listened. Jalen watched what Matt Ryan said. He said, I'm running that play again. I'm going to give him the perfect throw, front shoulder, like Matt said, get it out in front.
Wow.
That's why you don't throw, though.
I mean,
That's why you don't throw.
it is why you don't throw, but it was a perfect call.
How about some more analysis except the wows? You know? I heard 80 wows and a couple chuckles.
What do we got? Peyton, Eli, and Matt Ryan? Is that who's on that?
I mean, they reacted in real time. It's tell them, wow, it's a good call. All right.
Pretty ripe to have Matt Ryan break it down a late game collapse.
Yeah, I don't watch any of that Manning cast.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me.
All right. That'll do it for News at Noon today.